Hey y'all, this is ASJ.
What happened to you guys?
When? Well, at work.
Oh.
Okay, so, guy comes in, and he's like, he has an envelope in his hand. And he's like, yeah, I got some money. And he starts sticking his hand down into this envelope, which was plenty big enough for him. And it looks like he's putting his hand through something, and he pulls it out in that secret bag. Like, here, we look at the bag. So I'm like, and I was just like, all right, because I was thinking, well, what I do, he never pulled it out. It wasn't a weapon, but it was like some kind of motive or something. It was innocent, but it was the way he did it. He was trying to freak me out. And I was like, what would I do if someone did come in?
Okay. So if you look at body language, you understand proximity and strength. So put your hands back in the door. So if you got somebody here that you're afraid someone's going to pull aside, you can check it. Check it to them, but you control the wrist and the hand. When you're trying to control the hand, somewhere around in here, hit the loop. Because then I can take place at work, we can extend it without, with in, so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then just go step to step to step. But first thing you do is you check it against them here, because this is weak side. I'm moving to their outside, called the weak side. And then from here, through. I mean, if you think it's a lethal moment, it's a check, control the weapon, straight in front. You can. This is typically called the MC, and you're just looking to spasm the wind. It's only about 8 pounds of pressure on the backside, so it doesn't. And you
need to know that it's never easy.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you aim just below it, on top of it, with the web of the hand, this is going to get you a good spasm. You got to work hard to crush it, which is why I tell people if you're really someone is showing you lethal intent, just crush it. Just crush it. You can't play those games. Overseas, if I have doubt, I'm going to crush it. So, but anytime you check somebody, if I'm checking you here, I'm moving to the weak side. I can pick the ankles, slide, head rotor. I mean, there's a million different directions to move that. But I don't want to check and then move over here, because now I just walked into other issues. Whereas if I come over here and use that other hand, go ahead. I can work one side or the other, but you got to come across your body, which is weak.
Okay, so say they were coming from, I think I'm going to pull something out of the back. They've already got their arm back here, so that's already.
This is great. This is great. So if they're going to step in, I got all kinds of options. I can slip in from here, which I really don't want to bother with because I'm leaving myself open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work with it. I'm going to let them roll. Back in. Now I have the hand trapped. I have you off center, and then I'm going to pick the knee and drop you down. Okay? So don't fight with their momentum. Roll with it. I mean, if the hand position is the other side, I mean, there's some people I can work from here and then drop it and shove it back and send it flying. But I always want to control the weapon here.
I know people always say, women particularly, ponytails are basically a handle.
Does he have money on it?
Just put a hair back or whatever, and then grab them and just pull them and take them wherever they want them to go.
Yep.
If somebody wants to come up behind me, if I had my hand on ponytail and grabbed it, and they're behind me,
you're going to be in a bad place. You're going to be in a bad place.
So what's
I mean, I love guys with long hair that call themselves fighters and martial artists. It's a bitch grip. I'm going to throw you around. I'm going to throw you around like a rag doll. Here's rule number 1. Where the head goes, the body follows. So whether I'm grabbing your hair and moving this way or this way, where the hair goes, the body follows. The hair's a bad day. By the time they got a hold of that head of hair, if you're not willing to separate with the chunk of it, you're already in trouble.
So probably the best. I think I remember in.
You want to know how to get out of it if they have your hair.
That's what I'd like to do. Yeah.
Just know, it's going to hurt a lot. All right.
Well, if it's me or them, because I mean I remember.
So let's talk position. So if I had a great big head of hair. All right. So I've got a couple options. One of the first things I'm going to want to do is I want to trap this hand. I want to own your hand, and then I can work the separation or various other within-use of it. But even if all I can do is just hold it here, I've at least secured one of your hands. I can check knees, elbow, side, groin, up. I mean, and just confidence. You're gonna lose a head. You're gonna lose a lot of hair.
I know you can go for like insteps, shins, whatever you can kick, basically.
There's heels, there's shins. I'm a striker. If you step on my toes, what if he's wearing steel toes?
Yeah.
You know, the other thing is, if you grab, I need to understand what hand it is. I don't know where you are.
Okay, so I've got you here.
So now, even without looking, if I have this hand, I have some idea of your proximity. And from here, I want to get low, because now I'm stronger, I have a better base, and then all I need to do is get one eye on you. And from here, I know I have a better idea of where to strike, which side I want to rotate through, however I want to go. Step out, rotate the other way. You know? But track what you can. I don't even need to be able to see you. As long as I'm touching you somewhere, I have some idea of proximity where I need to strike. So there's a lot to go through. There's a lot of possibilities. There's no definite. And I love guys that are like, oh, stomp, shin raise, tickle his thigh, pinch this.
You do whatever you should.
Hit hard, hit fast, break joints. I can hit you harder out here than I can if we're in this short of elbows or knees. But this is so there's no definite. There's a million ways to go about it. You just have to be comfortable with what works for you. And that's why I tell everybody, study as many different arts as possible. Because what works for me, what works for you, what works for her, it's going to be different for everybody. There's something else too. A lot of women are brought up with this psychology that you're a woman, or you're a woman. Men are stronger. Men are stronger. Maybe physically stronger, but women have a lot of advantages that men don't. They're faster. They're more flexible. Have a higher pain tolerance. Women are designed to have babies. I'm not.
Yep.
And if it was up to men, there wouldn't be much of a world population. So women are also typically shorter. They also carry most of their weight around the hips and below, which gives them a solid center of gravity, versus men who are typically top heavy. We've got it here, and it's very easy to get in underneath it, use your strength, use your flexibility. You just have to figure out what works for you. But a lot of times, even with a taller guy, if you get in under the chin, you push him here, I just took all of your strength away from you. You can swing at me all day, you're not going to hurt me. You know, and even if I want to check, if you come up with something like that, go ahead. You know, wherever I want to work. But move the head and take the power. A lot of different ways to go about it, but there's a few ideas.